In this box, I have the 2 items that I purchased from Coach's holiday collection. If you don't know what was in Coach's holiday collection, you must have missed my last couple of videos where I talked about it. So I will have those linked below, so you can check that out, especially if you like these. You can go see what else they have. And I have everything linked in all those videos. I picked, so far at least, only 2 things. So we'll open those up today, take a look at them, and I'll show you the other holiday pieces that I have from Coach and from Louis Vuitton. And I'll tell you about the piece from this collection that I'm still considering and why I'm going back and forth about it. Maybe you can help me decide, so stay tuned. And welcome, I am Autumn Beckman, and I'm here to help you live your most luxurious life within your budget. I post new videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those, and so you don't miss my daily community posts where I post the best sales of the day and fabulous handbags that I find. Also, don't miss my website, autumnbeckman.com. That's where you can find things for sale, such as handbags and small goods, and all the many planner pages that I have released. I have the My Handbag Collection organizer, the heart of which is the item tracker page. This is the front and this is the back, and this is where you can record everything you'd ever want to know about your handbags and small goods. But there are tons of other pages available, and I'm releasing more, including a lot of different calendar pages and regular planner pages coming up soon. And I also have an advent calendar that's based around these planner pages. It's a fantastic value that gives you a wide sampling of a lot of what I offer, as well as some planning accessories. If you hear a little bit of whining in the video, you may have heard some already. That's Roxy, because I just covered the parakeets so they'd be quiet while I'm filming, and she's very upset about that. Thank you so much for all the positive responses on that video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll have that video linked below too. We added a couple members to the family, so be sure to check all of that out. Now, let's get this box open. I have my trusty little ceramic blade opener. Slice that right here. I think that is the only place it was taped, yes. And open that up. We have the sort of Coach creed about the recycled box, the Coach sticker, and several of these holiday pieces come wrapped in their own gift box for a very easy gifting. I think one of these pieces is in a gift box and the other isn't. There's a little card, thank you for shopping at Coach. And yes, I was correct, here's how everything is wrapped. Let's open this piece first, which was not in a box. Comes in this cute little drawstring dust bag. It is the bag charm. Oh, that's so cute. I'll bring it closer. That is adorable. I had to have something with Rexy. I'm sure you knew that if you watch my channel. So here we have Rexy ice skating with the snowman, also ice skating. We have trees. It looks like they're in Central Park. They're definitely in New York City. We have the Empire State Building, which has some personal significance to me because I used to go to grad school right across the street from there. And I had an apartment that had a view of the Empire State Building, so I got to watch the lights change every night. It was so nice. And then some other buildings in the skyline there. How adorable. You've got the signature CCs in the background, and you've got a clip as well as the key ring, the little Coach hang tag, which says Coach on one side, and then the back here is a brown leather stamped with Coach on the bottom here. I love that. And then there is this piece that I better not drop. If you saw my last video about the Coach holiday pieces, the Christmas animation pieces where I talked about that bag charm, you can probably guess what this is. Take the plastic off. There are caution and safety instruction warnings on the bottom of this. I was not expecting that. Handle with care, it's not a toy, keep out of reach of children, contains non-drinkable liquid, keep away from heat, hot surfaces, sparks, open flames, and other ignition sources. The liquid inside is flammable. Goodness, was not expecting that. All right, let's take the lid off. There's a tag on top. It says Coach on the front, and on the back it says this is a Coach collectible. And then it has the caution warning, it's not a toy, handle with care. And it's packaged in styrofoam. And in the styrofoam, packaged very well. I'll definitely keep all of this packaging for storage, unless I just keep this out all year. But I'd still keep the packaging for that. And I got, as you've probably guessed, the snow globe. And now I have to wait for all the stuff to settle so I can show it to you. So here we are. We have this base, which is wrapped in leather with a little gold C. And then inside, how close can we get and still be in focus? We have the New York City skyline the Empire State Building in the center, and let's see if I can get the glare off from the light. There, you can see on top of the Empire State Building is the Coach horse and carriage. Right up front is Rexy and the Snowman from my bag charm. Right behind them is the Brooklyn Bridge and then the skyline. And then when we turn this around, you can see the Highline Bridge, the old railroad tracks with the little Coach train on them. The base is also leather, it's stamped Coach down here. And let's give it a little shimmy, shall we? It has silver glitter inside. Most of them are just tiny little specks, but some are stars. And that's how it looks with the glitter. How pretty. I think this is something I could keep up year round for sure. Love that. The leather is definitely on the orange side, but I'd still call it a pretty neutral leather color. Gorgeous, love it. That little train that was on the Highline track there at the back of the snow globe, I pointed out in the last video that I have this bag tag, which is that Coach train. So you can see there, and then it's just a to from bag tag. And I called this vintage, but one of you pointed out to me that it was released last year, and you sent me this photo with some of the other images. So thank you for that. I always appreciate the education. And I talked in that last video about how Coach had pulled some imagery from its archives, like this train, to use in this year's holiday collection. I pointed out this image, but I completely neglected to point out that this ice skating Rexy is also from a previous year. I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago, so 2022. And I should have known that because I have that bag charm. They did this Rexy, one wrapped in Christmas lights and one decorated like a Christmas tree. It has that kind of connection on it. So yeah, there's that too. So those are two of my Coach holiday pieces. I have one more and something from Louis Vuitton. There's this vintage bag charm, the little penguin with the legacy striped scarf. She's adorable. I got this Preloved. It's in patent leather. It's stamped Coach on the back, has the little Coach hang tag. I added this clip. It only came with the round one. And I have this from Louis Vuitton. And I forget which year this was, but it was one of their Christmas animations. Again, with the penguins. It has a Noé bag, a twist lock bag, I don't remember what those are called, and a trunk briefcase. And the back of that is blue with Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. Took me a little bit to read that, but I finally got it. And I wanted to do just a very quick comparison of these two so you can see them side by side, the Coach versus the Louis Vuitton round charms. Very similar. You have the grommets. They are so similar that I would bet money that Coach took this idea from Louis Vuitton. I will say the Louis Vuitton one is a bit thicker. It's maybe a third thicker than the Coach. There's the back of them. The Coach has a snap hook and the Louis Vuitton has the U hook. Both fabulous pieces. You can't go wrong, especially with one that's about a quarter of the price of the other one. So I'm very happy with those new Coach purchases. There is one more holiday piece that I am still considering, and that is this, the notebook cover. And somebody posted, I think on Facebook, this picture that shows the entire cover. I was wondering, because they don't show this on the Coach website, I was wondering if the animation would continue across the back or if it cuts off on the spine. So that's great, it does continue. I love the animation on this, the illustration, the Times Square, all the New York stuff. My hesitation in getting it is that it's $100. I already spent almost $200 on these two pieces. And being that it is clearly a holiday or at least winter piece, it's not something I would use all year. I do have reason to do things related to the holidays every year in terms of writing things down. But I also have a planner business where I can design all my own pages. But my pages fit in binder notebooks, which is not what this is. It's just a regular spiral notebook. So I think this is fabulous. I wonder if I could get some rings, some binder rings for an A5 notebook and convert this into a binder. Have any of you ever done anything like that? I know there are people who have, but I don't know what all the tools I would need are. I'd have to punch holes in the notebook cover, and I don't know if I want to go through all that trouble. But I have considered before having a notebook that is specific to winter and the holidays, more specific to the holidays. So this would be a great one. I'm just going back and forth about whether it's the right decision or not. Let me know what you think. I know quite a few of you after my video on this collection said that you are picking up a few pieces, so let me know what you got in the comment section and what you think of it. Are you happy with everything? Is there anything else you're thinking about? I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.